The 2026 GMC Savana Overkill 6x6 is not just a van. It's a statement. It's what happens when utility meets brute force, and when a workhorse transforms into an off-road monster. Built on the legacy of the legendary GMC Savana, the Overkill 6x6 version takes everything you thought you knew about full-size vans and throws it into extreme territory. Today, we're diving deep into what makes this six-wheeled beast one of the wildest custom builds of 2026. From the very first glance, the presence of the 2026 Savana Overkill 6x6 is absolutely intimidating. The front fascia retains the bold, squared-off DNA of GMC's design language, but everything feels more aggressive. The massive grille, finished in blacked-out mesh with a prominent GMC badge, dominates the front end. LED projector headlights sit high and sharp, giving the van a modern and assertive face. The hood is slightly raised, hinting at the monstrous power that lies underneath. But the real transformation begins once you move past the front axle. The Overkill conversion stretches the Savana's chassis and adds a third axle at the rear, turning it into a true 6x6 configuration. That means 6 massive off-road tires, 3 locking differentials, and a reinforced suspension system designed to handle extreme terrain. The widened fender flares are not just for style, they're necessary to cover the enormous all-terrain tires wrapped around heavy-duty beadlock wheels. Under the hood, the 2026 GMC Savana Overkill 6x6 comes equipped with a heavily upgraded V8 powerplant. Depending on the build specification, this beast can feature a supercharged 6.2-liter V8 producing well over 700 horsepower. The engine roars to life with a deep, thunderous growl that instantly tells you this is no ordinary van. Paired with a reinforced automatic transmission and a custom transfer case, power delivery feels brutal yet controlled. Acceleration in something this size is shocking. You don't expect a vehicle with the aerodynamic profile of a brick wall and the weight of a small truck to move this quickly. But the Overkill 6x6 launches with authority. The torque is immense, and when all 6 wheels dig into the ground, traction is unbelievable. Whether you're on gravel, mud, sand, or pavement, the grip feels relentless. One of the most impressive engineering aspects of the Overkill 6x6 is its custom rear suspension setup. The additional axle isn't just thrown in for looks. It's fully functional, driven, and integrated into the drivetrain. Heavy-duty coilovers or air suspension systems are typically installed, allowing adjustable ride height. That means you can raise the van for extreme off-road clearance or lower it slightly for improved highway stability. Steering a 6x6 might sound intimidating, but surprisingly, the Savana Overkill feels more manageable than expected. The steering is weighted properly, and despite its length, the turning radius is surprisingly decent for something in this category. Of course, you still feel the size, especially in tight urban environments, but out on open roads or trails, it feels planted and stable. Braking performance has also been upgraded significantly. With this much mass and power, standard brakes simply wouldn't be enough. That's why the Overkill build includes oversized performance brake kits with ventilated discs and multi-piston calipers. The stopping power is strong and confidence-inspiring, even when descending steep terrain. Now let's talk about the interior, because this is where the 2026 Savana Overkill 6x6 truly blends luxury with ruggedness. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that feels more like a high-end SUV than a commercial van. Premium leather upholstery, contrast stitching, and custom embroidered logos elevate the atmosphere. The dashboard has been modernized with a large infotainment display, digital instrument cluster, and upgraded sound system. The seating configuration can vary depending on the build, but many Overkill conversions feature captain's chairs in the second row and a lounge-style setup in the rear. Ambient lighting runs along the roofline and door panels, creating a premium vibe during nighttime drives. Sound insulation has also been improved, which is crucial because those massive tires can generate significant road noise. Technology in the 2026 Savana Overkill 6x6 keeps up with modern expectations. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, 360-degree cameras, and advanced driver assistance systems are all part of the package. Blind spot monitoring is especially important in a vehicle this wide, and the camera system helps tremendously when parking or maneuvering off-road. But let's be honest, the Overkill 6x6 isn't built just for city cruising. This machine is designed to dominate harsh environments. Take it to the desert, and it glides over sand dunes with confidence. The 6-wheel drive system ensures that power is distributed evenly, preventing wheel spin and maximizing traction. In mud, it feels unstoppable. Even if one wheel loses grip, the others keep pushing forward. Snow performance is equally impressive. With proper winter tires, the 6x6 configuration becomes a snow-conquering monster. Deep snow that would trap most SUVs becomes just another playground for this beast. The added axle increases stability and weight distribution, helping maintain control even in slippery conditions. Ground clearance is another highlight. Thanks to its lifted suspension and massive tires, the Overkill 6x6 can tackle obstacles that would destroy a standard van. Rocks, deep ruts, and uneven terrain barely faze it. Skid plates protect vital components underneath, ensuring durability during hardcore off-road adventures. Towing capability is also substantial. The reinforced chassis and powerful V8 allow the Savana Overkill to tow heavy trailers, boats, or even other vehicles with ease. This makes it not just a showpiece but a practical tool for those who need extreme capability. Fuel economy, however, is not the strong point, and that's expected. A supercharged V8 pushing 6-driven wheels is not designed for efficiency. But buyers of this machine aren't concerned about saving fuel. They're investing in presence, power, and performance. One of the most unique aspects of the 2026 GMC Savana Overkill 6x6 is the exclusivity. These builds are typically limited and custom-ordered, meaning no two are exactly the same. Owners can choose exterior colors, interior themes, lighting packages, wheel designs, and even performance upgrades. This customization ensures that each Overkill 6x6 reflects the personality of its owner. Visually, the side profile is where the transformation truly shines. The extended body, triple axle stance, and aggressive ride height create a silhouette that demands attention. It looks like something straight out of a military convoy, yet refined enough for luxury events. On highways, the ride quality is surprisingly smooth considering the aggressive setup. Advanced suspension tuning absorbs bumps effectively, and the long wheelbase contributes to a stable cruising experience. Wind noise is present due to the size and off-road accessories, but it never feels overwhelming. Another interesting feature is the potential for overlanding customization. Many builds include roof racks, LED light bars, winches, snorkels, and rear-mounted spare tire carriers. This turns the Savana Overkill 6x6 into a true expedition vehicle capable of long-distance adventures in remote areas. Safety has not been ignored either. Reinforced frame components, multiple airbags, stability control systems, and traction management technologies work together to keep occupants secure. While it's a massive machine, it doesn't feel unsafe or unpredictable. When it comes to market positioning, the 2026 GMC Savana Overkill 6x6 occupies a very niche space. It competes more with custom 6x6 trucks than traditional vans. Vehicles inspired by military-style builds and extreme off-road conversions are its real rivals. Yet, the Savana platform gives it a unique advantage: interior space. Cargo capacity is enormous. Whether you're converting it into a mobile office, luxury camper, or support vehicle, the interior volume offers incredible flexibility. That's something most 6x6 pickup trucks simply can't match. Driving this vehicle is an experience unlike anything else. People stare. Cameras come out. It's impossible to go unnoticed. The sheer size, sound, and presence make it feel like you're commanding something far beyond a typical road vehicle. Maintenance and ownership costs are, of course, significant. Custom parts, specialized components, and high-performance upgrades require proper care. But for enthusiasts who want the ultimate 6x6 van, that's part of the journey. In terms of design philosophy, the 2026 Savana Overkill 6x6 represents excess in the best possible way. At night, the lighting setup transforms the van into something straight out of a futuristic action film. LED light bars illuminate trails with daylight-like clarity, and the signature front lighting gives it a distinctive look on dark highways. Inside, long-distance comfort is excellent. The spacious cabin allows passengers to stretch out, and premium materials prevent fatigue during extended drives. Climate control systems ensure comfort in both scorching heat and freezing cold. Ultimately, the 2026 GMC Savana Overkill 6x6 is not about practicality alone. It's about pushing boundaries. It's about taking a traditional full-size van and asking, what if we made it unstoppable? The result is a six-wheeled powerhouse that blends luxury, off-road capability, and raw performance into one unforgettable package. For those who crave uniqueness, dominance, and extreme capability, this 6x6 monster delivers in every possible way. It's not just transportation. It's an event every time you start the engine.